Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to NBA 2K22. We are getting to the end of 2K22 and want to kind of come at you with a different style of video for this particular one, more of a podcast format. So, yeah, let me know if you like these immediately by leaving a thumbs up on these. More just going over topics in the news. We are wrapping up 2K22, and with that, there has been a lot of hype and build-up to one final set to really send us off into the sunset for this Myteam year, and that is the Myteam Anniversary cards. You guys have been collecting those cards as they come out, whether it be on a Tuesday, whether it be on a Friday. It's been 2 players per promo, and yeah, that's really what we're going to talk about today. What you should be doing to prep, the do's and don'ts of what needs to happen while we wait for the final 2 cards, which are coming out tomorrow. This is recorded on August 1st, so the promo tomorrow will be on August 2nd. So all this information that you're receiving today, use accordingly to the date. But yeah, let's take a look. So obviously all the cards in the Myteam Anniversary have either gone up or kind of stayed relatively close to their price. The only 2 real cards that I've noticed that have gone up in price are going to be the Shaq and Kobe. I am going to list a image of a card art from one of the Twitter creators out there, King MF Mike. Link to his Twitter will be in the description below. He goes under the @ of 2K Customs. He does a lot of great imagery that helps out the 2K Myteam community, also with some awesome custom cards. So if you're interested in that content, definitely go give him a follow. But this is a look at the Myteam bracket anniversary price list as of right now, August 1st, 2022 is what I meant. So taking a look at kind of the prices, you can kind of tell that it's really just gone in chronological order for the most part, as far as when these cards from newest to oldest. So the Kobe and Shaq on PlayStation, I can't speak for Xbox, but I can only imagine it's got to be only within 20-30K of these prices that we're looking at here. Kobe Bryant being at $220,000, Shaq being at $220,000. Those are really the gatekeepers of this set. And you've got a couple other decently priced ones in LaMelo and Anthony Davis, both being in the 30,000s. Carmelo Taco being in the low 20s. Yao Ming, Kawhi Leonard actually sitting at a nice, decent little price of 27. JR 20, Giannis 12. Kevin Durant being 11, Tracy McGrady being 11, and then Michael Jordan, Kristaps, Ben Simmons, Luka, and Kareem all being in the low 12 to 9,000s. So, not a fairly expensive set. It's kind of really just costing. The funny thing is, what an endgame is kind of going for right now. But it's all going to be in your selection and what you choose. And my guess is they are going to just be it's just going to be a pack with all the endgame cards that have released so far. Maybe not the 2 that release tomorrow, but all these cards right now. If you have any type of endgames, you want to sell these now. Hey guys, need cheap MT? Check out A6K.com. They're safe, they're reliable, and with my code Richie at checkout, you can get 5% off. Go get the cards you really want. But you want to be careful on the cards that you're selling. I don't think every card is going to take a hit. I think people will go for value, and that's really what you want to be careful of. If you have a Magic Johnson, don't know that you necessarily want to sell it, because I don't see a lot of people picking Magic Johnson for their end game. So you got to be strategic with your picks. You don't want to pick a card that is already fairly cheap on the market, because I don't think you're going to see a flux really that high of cards. I could be wrong on that, but I think your main prices you're going to see come down are going to be this Porzingis, this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be a good one. I think people will do Luka. I don't see a lot of people picking LaMelo Ball. I think Yao Ming and Taco Fall are really going to be the main hits as far as the price flux, because these cards have been hovering around $1 million since their release. And yeah, I think people want to kind of scoop in and cash in on that value. But yeah, Kobe's going for a little bit expensive. Well, that's a hollow, but yeah, I think Porzingis, the Kareems, and the Taco Fall and Yao Mings are going to be the main choices, and then you'll kind of see Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and some of the other ones that still have a lot of value drop. I don't see a lot of flexibility with the Magic, with the Michael Jordan, with the JRSMITH, with the Kobe Bryant, and oh yeah, Kevin Durant. Maybe Tracy McGrady. I do think a lot. I just don't see Magic Johnson, just the main guys that are already pretty cheap, getting that much of a change in their price value. So that's something you want to consider. I know a lot of people are like, oh, sell everything, sell everything. Not necessarily. You want to sell anything of value that you have as far as an end game card. If you have one of those main guys that I've already listed as far as a small forward, power forward, or even center. But the point guards, I really don't see them dropping a whole ton. I still see them hovering somewhere around the 200, 300 range. And I don't even think a lot of these cards will become a buy now. I'm not going to lie with you. I think that's getting a little overrated. Unless they came out with an endgame pack that really just starts spitting them out, I really don't see any of these endgame cards ever get into a buy now. They don't want, I don't know that they do want that, but at the end of the day, maybe they want everyone to use these cards. So that is something to think about. But, and as far as pickability, I'm going to kind of rank these as what you should be choosing as far as cards you should be picking up. Like I said, I think the main ones you'd want to pick out, I'd obviously, first thing I do before locking in the card that you're going to pick is going to be looking at this price tag, kind of getting a gauge for the market. The market is really going to see some crazy swings as far as prices tomorrow. The main ones I would pick up immediately are going to be Taco and Yao. As you can see, Yao's going for 971 right there. And Taco is just so damn rare that he hardly even comes. Let's just take a look at Taco. These are really the two that I would focus on tomorrow. As far as picking your cards first. Now, if these cards are already going for super cheap, look at, he's at 400 with a minute 39 left, and he's going to go up in price. I don't think a lot of people are really prepping for this end game yet. I've kind of said it on Twitter, but yeah, it's just, I don't think a lot of people are really paying attention, but I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to 2K22 in general. I think the game, it's run its course. I think people are kind of over it, and we're getting a bunch of 2K23 news. You know, I say that with a grain of salt. We've gotten a trailer and some Myteam pre-order news, but nothing really crazy there. So we are starting to get 2K23 news, I should say. Look, and there's only like seven tacos up right now. So I would say your main focus is going to be your centers and then your small forwards. Your Kevin Durant, your Giannis's, stuff like that. So just something to consider. We've seen the price. You know, I don't think you necessarily need to sell everything. Do I need to sell this Jordan? Maybe. Maybe I need to sell Jordan. His price is hovering around the 400s right now. It would be good to get that in there. But, you know, I just wanted to kind of throw this video out as a guide and a plan in what you should really do tomorrow, because I don't know. I just don't think it's going to crash the market as much as everyone may think with every card. Unless, like I said, the only real factor that could come into that and change that would be if they were really spitting end games out of the packs that we get tomorrow too. So that could be a big thing too, a big factor with that. So let me know what you guys think about this kind of video. Like I said, it's more kind of like a podcast, just listening, not so much really engaging with the video. But if you guys like that, go ahead and leave the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Richie Nation.